The specific flavor you remember from childhood McDonald's fries isn't nostalgia, it is beef fat. I spent years trying to replicate that iconic taste in my own kitchen. I tried every type of potato, every brand of vegetable oil, and every timing trick in the book. The results were always just okay. They were good fries, sure, but they were missing that specific, satisfying flavor and that impossibly crisp texture. It felt like a piece of the puzzle was missing until I dug into the history books. Up until 1990, the Golden Arches cooked their fries in a blend that included beef tallow. That rich, savory, heavy hit of flavor was coming from rendered beef fat. When they switched to vegetable oil to cut saturated fats, they actually had to start adding natural beef flavor just to mimic what they lost. But we don't need to mimic anything because we are going straight to the source. We are building that flavor from the ground up using high-quality beef tallow. To start, you have to use russet potatoes. Do not try to get fancy with Yukon Golds or red potatoes here. You need a potato that is high in starch and low in moisture. That is the only way to get a fry that is fluffy on the inside and crispy on the outside. If you use a waxy potato, you are going to end up with a limp, greasy disappointment. Peel them and cut them into those classic thin matchsticks. A mandolin slicer is the best way to get them uniform so they cook evenly. Now here is the step that sounds weird but is actually crucial. You need to soak the cut potatoes in a bowl of water mixed with corn syrup and sugar. It sounds odd to add sugar to savory fries, but this isn't for sweetness. This solution helps the fries achieve that uniform, beautiful golden brown color during frying without burning. It mimics the blanching process used in commercial production. Let them soak for at least 30 minutes to draw out excess starch. After soaking, dry them completely. Moisture is the enemy of crispiness. We are using a double fry method. For the first round, heat your beef tallow to 325 degrees. Fry the potatoes for about 5 to 7 minutes. You want them soft and cooked through, but still very pale. Do not let them brown yet. Take them out and let them cool. Here is the real secret to the texture. Once they are cool, put the fries in the freezer for at least an hour. Freezing draws moisture out of the exterior of the fry. This dehydration is what creates that legendary, crispy, crunchy shell that stays crisp long after they come out of the oil. When you are ready to eat, crank the tallow heat up to 375 degrees. Drop the frozen fries in for the second fry. It only takes a few minutes for them to turn golden brown and shatteringly crisp. While they are frying, mix up some fine sea salt with a touch of onion powder, garlic powder, and paprika. You want a fine powder so it sticks. The second those fries come out of the hot fat, toss them in the seasoning immediately. The result is a fry that transports you straight back to the backseat of your parents' car on a road trip. It is savory, salty, and has that depth of flavor that vegetable oil just cannot compete with.